திருவாடிப்பூரம் எமக்காக வந்தோ இங்காண்டாள் அவதரித்தாள். உன்னாத வாழ்வான வைகுந்த வான்போகன் தன்னை இகழ்ந்து ஆழ்வார் திருமகளாராய். This is a poem by Swami Manavala Mamanigal, the last of the Shiva Vaishnava Purvacharyas. He hails the birth of Andal, which happened many thousands of years ago. She was an incarnation of Bhudevi Nachiyar. You would all know that Sri Devi, Bhudevi and Nila Devi are the three Devis of Sriman Narayana. The second, Bhudevi Nachiyar, incarnated as Andal. This happened at Srivilliguttur, which even today is significant because the towering Gopuram of Srivilliguttur is the emblem of government of Tamil Nadu. Andal was the only female Alvar. Out of the 12 Alvars, only one was a female. That was Andal. Andal is more famous because she was quite young when she fell in love with Krishna and devoted her life to him. She got married to Sri Ranganatha himself. She lived a very short life. But whatever she had achieved in that short life could not be surpassed by all the Alvars put together even. She had sung 2 poems, collection rather, one Thiruppavai comprising of 30 Pasharams and another Nachiyar Thirumozhi having 143 Pasharams. Andal, as per hagiology, was born in the early part of Kali Yuga. You would be surprised to note that it is now 5,118 years since the birth of Kali Yuga. Andal was born just 200-300 years after Kali Yuga started. So you could say she was almost 5,000 years old. This is as per Sri Vaishnava Guru Parampara. Whereas recorded history, the popular history, dates her as 7th or 8th century, which again is at least 1300 years ago. So we are talking about a poetry which is quite ancient, which has attracted many cutting across barriers of caste, creed, age, education and wealth. Out of the 4,000 devotional hymns, Andal's Thiruppavai is the most respected and popular too. Be it a 5-year-old child or a 70-year-old senior citizen, both of them recite Thiruppavai day after day, every day. Andal was born in 200 after Kali Yuga, but the foremost Acharya Ramanuja in Shiva Vaishnava Sampradaya was born in the year 1017, which is exactly 1000 years ago. So there was a gap of about 4,000 years between Andal and Ramanuja. But yet, they were divinely related. Not a material, contemporary relationship, but a mental, divine relationship. I would share with you some thoughts about this divine relationship between Andal and Ramanuja and the commonality in their preaching. Both of them, their objective was to simplify the process of spiritual progress and the way to reach the lotus feet of Sriman Narayana. Andal in her Thiruppavai talks about this. In the 5th Pasharam, she narrates a simple path to reach Krishna. Vayinal paadi, manathinal sindikka, தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது. Vayinal paadi is what you had been doing for quite some time now. It's singing the glory and the nama of Bhagavan. Manathinal sindikka, to reflect about the glories of Sri Krishna through your mind. Thumalar Thuvi Toldu, rendering physical service in the form of offering flowers or chandan or prasadam. So all your three faculties, manas, vak and kaya, if they are engaged in eternal service to God, they are well controlled. If you do not engage them on your Bhagavan, then there is every chance that they go astray. To control them and channelize them in the right path, Andal's advice is to engage them on Sri Krishna. Similar was the advice of Swami Ramanuja. You may know that Ramanuja wrote 9 beautiful works. One important work known as Vedartha Sangraha is a commentary on all the Upanishads, on the important passages from the Upanishads. The beginning words of Swami Ramanuja in Vedartha Sangraham go like this: Varnashrama dharma itikattavyataka paramapurusha charanayugala dhyana archana pranamadihi atyartha priyaha tatprapti phalaha dhyana archana pranamadihi atyartha priyaha. If you meditate on God, if you offer flowers and sandalwood to Him, do archana to Him, pranama, prostrate and salute Him, all these actions please God. If He is pleased, I am blessed. He grants me whatever I want. If I want liberation, He grants me. So Ramanuja specifies Vayinal Padi, Manathinal Sindika, Thumalar Thuvi Toludu in the same words but in Sanskrit language. Andal narrates the same in Tamil language. So the philosophy, the principle for both of them was one, but they only used different languages. One was in Sanskrit and the other was in Tamil. These two, Ramanuja and Andal, although were separated by 4,000 years, they were too close in their thoughts. Not only thoughts, but due to some happenings in their life and history. I am going to narrate 2 important instances from the life of Swami Ramanuja that would tell us how he was intimately, divinely related to Andal. Ramanuja was a great thinker and philosopher. He should have been rightly named as Upanishad Acharya or Brahma Sutra Jiyar or Upanishad Jiyar. We call a saint, a sannyasi, as Jiyar Swami in Shiva Vaishnava Sampradaya. Ramanuja was a Jiyar. But you would be surprised to note that he was not called as Upanishad Jiyar, Gita Jiyar or Brahma Sutra Jiyar. He was named as Tiruppavai Jiyar. This would have been the last anyone would have expected. Tiruppavai, a collection of Tamil poems by a female child, only 6 years old. Can you expect Ramanuja, who was a great Vedanti, a Sanskrit scholar, who was taken head on with many Vedantins of the other philosophies, and who was 120 years old, who had 12,000 Shishyas, to be named after Tiruppavai? Can you believe this? If this had happened, that would only prove the point, the importance of Tiruppavai and the respect that Ramanuja had for Tiruppavai. You would be knowing this portion. Padahangal Tirkum, Paraman Adigattum, Vedamanithukkum Vittagum, Kodai Tamil Ayyaindu Maindu, Ariyada Manidarai Vayyam Shumappadum Bambu. If we have not studied the Tiruppavai 30 Pasharams, then it seems Bhuma Devi is quite concerned that she has to unnecessarily bear the burden of the person who has not studied it. Vayyam Shumappadum Vambu. Shumappadu Vayyam. Bhuma Devi holds us all. Vambu. She says it's a wasted effort by me. I should not have held these persons. Why? Bhuma Devi's incarnation was Andal. If you do not study the posturums of Andal, then will it please Bhuma Devi? Tirupavai Jiyar, why was he called so? There is one instance that is mentioned in the posturam which he sung just now. Undu Madahalittan, Odada Tolvaliyan, Nandagopalan Marumahade, Nappinnai, Kandankamalum Kudali Kadaidiravai, Vandengum Kodiyadaitanahan, Madhavi Pandal Mel Palgal Puyinilangal, Kuvinahan, Pandar Viradi, Unmaitunan Pervada, Chendamare Kayal, Shirar Valayolippa, Vandiravai Mahildu. Swami Ramanuja was walking through the streets of Srirangam. He was begging to have his food. As a sannyasi, one cannot earn. He cannot cook his own food. He cannot save money. He is barred from all this. He has to necessarily go to a few homes, beg with the household lady there. She will part with them with some food. Ramanuja has to have that food. This was the practice in those days. Ramanuja was walking through the streets. His Acharya was Periyanambigal, also known as Mahapurna. He was born and brought up in Srirangam. Yamunacharya was also revered as Alavandar. Yamunacharya's Shishya was Periyanambigal. Periyanambigal was the Pradhana Acharya to Sri Ramanuja. Although Ramanuja had 4 other Acharyas, Periyanambigal is the most important Acharya. Ramanuja approached Periyanambigal's palace. I say palace not because it was so big, not because it was wealthy, but because Acharyans, even if Acharyan's home is a hut, it is called as a palace in Shiva Vaishnava Paribhasha. If I invite you to my home, I should request Adiyanudaya Kudishaikku Konadi Shatanam. If I invite you, I should only say, it is my Kudishai. Can you come? Can you grace my Kudishai? But if I tell that I am coming to your home, I should say, Swami Tirumaligaikku Adiyen Varalama. Swami would mean Tirumaligai. Me Dasa would mean Kudishai. Kudishai is a village. Tirumaligai is a palace. It may even be, ironically, it may be that all Swamis, Acharyas may be living in a hut. Shishya may be very wealthy living in a palace. But he will have to say that Adiyen Kudishaikku Swami Varanam. Devarir Tirumaligaikku Adiyen Varalama. Tirumaligai in reality would be Kudishai. Whereas what he mentions as Kudishai may be Tirumaligai even. But still, Paribhasha says to use these words. Ramanuja was approaching Periyanambi Tirumaligai. He stood before the closed doors. He requested, tapped, knocked the doors. Periyanambi's daughter, called as Attulai, opened the door. She had a morsel of rice to offer to Ramanuja. She appeared in the doorstep. Ramanuja, looking at her, suddenly fell unconscious. No one knew why this happened. The girl, she was not old enough, so she panicked. She went running to her father and complained, I see Ramanuja is stuck. He has fell down. I do not know what happened to him. Just come and see. Someone has to save him. Periyanambigal did not move an inch. He was unperturbed. Sitting in his chair, he just told his daughter, do not worry. Ramanuja must have been meditating and also reciting on Undumadakalittan Pasharam. This would be the cause for this. It will all be set right. He will regain consciousness in a moment. This daughter did not understand anything. What is my father telling? Why was Ramanuja thinking about Undumadakalittan Pasharam? If you think about Undumadakalittan, will you fall unconscious? Why did this all happen? Periyanambigal explained what happened. Ramanuja would have been reciting Tirupavai when he was going from home to home. when he approached our house, he should have been reciting Undumadahalittan Pasharam. What does this Pasharam depict? It says, Shendamarai Kayyal, Shirar Valayolippa, Vandu Thiravai, Mahildu, O Nappinnai, the Devi of Sri Krishna. This Pasharam is by Andal. Andal assumes, she only imitates as though she is a cowherd lady, as though she is a Gopikastri. She thought that Shivalliputtur itself is Gokulam. She herself is a Gopikastri. The Vatapatrashaya Emperuman there, the presiding deity of Shivalliputtur, is himself Shri Krishna. And all the friends of Andal to be other Gopikastris of Gokulam. So this was a big drama being enacted by Andal, an imitatory drama. Andal was imitating whatever penance or the offerings that happened, the vratam that took place at Vrindavan. Andal is requesting Nappinai Pirati to open the doors, let them in, so that they have darshan of Krishna. This is the intention behind this Pasharam. Undu Madahalittan Nappinnai, Kandankamalum Kudali Kadaidiravai, Vandengum Kodi Adaitanahan, it's dawn. Sun has risen. There is no more time. Allow us inside your gate. Andal speaks to Nappinai Pirati, Vandu Thiravai Mahildu, Shendamarai Kayyal Shirar Vadiyalippa, with your bangles tinkling. Step forward, open the gate, admit us inside. The moment Ramanuja meditated on this, to his surprise, he found Attudai opening the door. So for a moment it flashed to him as though this was Nappinai Pirati herself opening the door. He forgot that he was living in 1017 to 2017. These are the 1000 years. He lived from 1017 to 1137. He thought that he was living during the period of Andal or even during the period of Nappinai Pirati herself and thought Nappinai opening the door. When I requested, Nappinai opens. Am I in any way eligible? Do I stand eligible to request Nappinai Pirati to open? It is due to the costless mercy of Nappinai that she has graced me. Thinking so, Ramanuja's feeling of gratitude made him ecstatic and he fell unconscious. This is what happened. This was known to Periyanambigal. So he promptly replied to Attudai, this is not the case of Attudai. Ramanuja would have thought this was Nappinai Pirati herself stepping forward to grace Ramanuja. He would regain consciousness. He would know what had happened. So this was one relationship between Tirupavai and Ramanuja. So whenever Ramanuja recited Tirupavai, he had internalized it so much that he felt one and the same and he felt one of the characters mentioned in the Tirupavai. That much was the intimacy Ramanuja had developed in this great poetry. This is one instance. The other instance in the life and history of Ramanuja is also related to the poems of Andal. Now the poem is Nachiyar Tirumazhi. I had mentioned earlier, 143 verses make Nachiyar Tirumazhi. Margazhi Tingal Madanirandananganal is the first song of Tirupavai, which talks about the month Margazhi. So it's recited during the Margashirsha Masa. But Nachiyar Tirumazhi begins as Thayyoru Tingal Tarai Vilakki. Thayyoru Tingal, Tingal is month. Thayyoru Tingal Tarai Vilakki. It begins with the month Thai month. So you can say Tirupavai is for Margazhi and Nachiyar Tirumazhi is for Thai. Margazhi is too cold. We visit the temple every day. But during Thai is the month when sowing begins, when reaping harvest begins, when it is a great day for farmers. Even to a bhakta, it's a great day. So Andal starts with Thayyoru Tingal. In that collection of poems, Andal mentions about Thirumalirun Cholamalai Kallalagar. This is a very great shrine. This is close to Madurai. The deity Sundara Toludayan Sundarabahu. Handsome Sundarabahu with handsome four shoulders. Andal was quite attracted by Sundarabahu. So she sings a song on Sundarabahu. Whatever I cook, I would like to offer it to Bhagavan. That's the service I want to render to Thirumalirun Cholamalai Alagar. The Pasharam goes like this. She says, I would like to offer hundreds and thousands of big vessels full of butter. Naru narum polil, Malirum sholai nambikkinan, Nuru thadavil vennai, Vai nerundu paravi vaithen. Thada is Gangalam. So it's a big vessel. Andal wanted to fill 100 big vessels of butter and 100 big vessels of akkara addition. Now I have to introduce you to akkara addition. It is not cooked in water. It is cooked in pure milk. We cook shakkara pongal in water. You boil water, add rice to it, cook, then add vellam. Vellam, what is vellam? Jaggery. Yeah. Add jaggery and all other your spices. But here in this case, it's milk that's boiled. There is a procedure, cooking procedure followed at Tirumalur Cholamalai even today. You will have to buy 70 liters of milk. Boil it. Add only a little of rice, not much of rice. To 70 liters of milk, add only 5 kilos of rice. Swami, will it get cooked? In 70 liters, it will get drowned. How do I cook? It is possible. To every grain of rice, add 1 badam, 1 cashew, 1 pista, 2 draksha and 1 kalkandu. To every grain of rice. To 1 grain of rice, add all this, then I am sure it will come to at least 20 kgs. So now you cook 20 kgs in boiling milk. You will have to cook it for 7 hours, not 1 or 2 hours. They start cooking at 4 a.m. in the morning and they complete it only by 9-10. It takes so much time to cook it. Once it is cooked, it will not be spoiled for at least 2 weeks. You can hold it for 2 weeks and eat as much as you want. It's all cooked. How do we offer it to Kalladahar? Not in the same big utensil. After cooking, you have to transfer them to Gangalam. All the bigger ones, even today they have, it's not possible to have so big ones in gold or silver. Instead, they have in small patrams. They have small vessels, 100 vessels of butter and 100 vessels of akkar addition. This food, prasadam, is offered to Bhagavan. Sundaratoludayan accepts the offering. This is all are the songs of Andal. She had never visited Tirumalur Cholamalai. She had not visited Vrindavan. She has not even stepped out of Srivilliputturu. It is all mental, what can you say? It is pratyaksha, manasa pratyaksha. It's only whatever she sees through her mind. It is nothing physical. So she thinks that she is living in Vrindavan and sings. She thinks that she is sitting in Tirumalur Cholamalai and offers. The Pasharam says, Naru narum polil, Malirum sholai nambikkinan, Nuru thadavil vennai, 100 gangalam full of butter. Nuru thada nerainda akkara adishil chonnen. Again 100 big vessels full of akkara adishil. Nuru thadavil vennai, Nuru thada nerainda akkara adishil chonnen. Yeru Thiruvudayan, Indru vandu ivai kollungalo. I only expect Bhagavan to come and accept this with all happiness. He must feel pleasure when I offer. Bhagavan promptly came. He accepted the 100 and 100. Andal was quite happy. Tirumalur Cholamalai Alahar asked Andal, what do you want in return? Do you want any boon from me? Andal said, no, I did not do this for boon. Am I an asura or a rakshasa to request boons from you? I have come here as an ardent devotee to offer prasadam to you and distribute the prasadam to other devotees. This is the only purpose of my offering. But Krishna was adamant. You must ask something from me because I have to reciprocate. I have had 100 and 100, so should I not reciprocate? Andal said, wait, give me another 7 hours. Why do you want? I have to cook another 100 utensils, 100 vessels of akkar addition, fill another 100 vessels of butter and again offer it to you. Andal, I am asking you, what should I do in return? You are now offering more to me. Yes, the only request from me is, request, take more and more from me. That is my only request. Since you had this prasadam, I do not want anything in return from you. Instead, if at all you want to bless me, wait, I will cook and offer again, accept it. So accepting itself is a grace which Perumal blesses on us. Don't think that we offer something and gives us something. He had already blessed us with all opulences. What we do today is only a reciprocation. We may think that if we do something, he has to reciprocate. That is not true. Whatever we do offer is an act of reciprocation for all that he has blessed us with earlier. He has already blessed us with everything. It is now our turn to reciprocate. So Andal says, let me reciprocate. I have offered. Have it. If you want to grant me a bone, then come again. After 7 hours, come again. I will offer another 100 patram of akkaradisil and butter. Now this was all just the song of Andal. Nothing was physical. Nothing was in reality. This happened 4000 years ago. Later, Ramanuja took birth. He learned Nachiyar Tirumadi. While he was discussing with his disciples, he was preaching the meanings of Nachiyar Tirumadi to his devotees. He came across this passaram. Naru narum polil, malirum chola nambikkunan, நூறு தடாவில் வெண்ணெய் வாய் நேர்ந்து பராவி வைத்தேன் நூறு தடா நிறைந்த அக்கார அடிசில் சொன்னேன் ஏறு திருவடையான் இன்று வந்து இவை கொள்ளுங்களோ. Ramanuja repeatedly explained the meaning of his passaram. He slowly got drawn into the meaning of the passaram. He was absorbed in the purport of this passaram. So he thought, Andal could not have gone to Thirumalai Cholamalai. Andal did not have money, did not have the power, or those days would not have allowed a female child to step out of their home even. So how could he have visited Thirumalai Cholamalai? He could not have. But it's a wish of Andal. It is a desire. Who will fulfill the desire of a girl? It has to be the elder or younger brother. If a girl desires something, she is getting married, she wants to have something, who will fulfill? The elder or younger brother. And Ramanuja thought, why not we fulfill the wish of Andal? We have all devotees. We have all the strength today to go to Thirumalai Cholamalai, to offer butter and akkarachil to Perumal. Let us do. If Andal was not able to, let it be. We can fulfill the wish of Andal. So Ramanuja, along with his devotees, went to Thirumalai Cholamalai, cooked butter and akkarachil, offered enough to Kallarahar Perumal. Kallarahar was happy. From there, he straight came to Shivilibuttur. Ramanuja, after offering at Thirumalai Cholamalai, visited Shivilibuttur. He did not even enter the sanctum sanctorum, yet to get into the temple. But Andal got the message that my wish has been fulfilled. My wish when? 4000 years ago. It was a 4000-year-old wish. So please note that something to come true may take many, many thousands of years. Even if to Andal, if her wish had to come true, she had to wait for 4000 years. But if things don't happen in 40 minutes, we are perturbed. Will it happen? So Andal, it took 4000 years, such a noble soul. And Andal, the divine, the Mahishi of Sriman Narayana himself, it takes time in this material world. It's not that easy. We will have to be patient. Things will happen. If not in my generation, it might happen 10 generations later even. Because this is Sanatana Dharma. It's an eternal Dharma. Let us not restrict it to a temporary period of time. It's eternal. It will happen any day. Bhagavan is too indifferent. Udasina anupe. In Sanskrit, the word is Udasina. He's just indifferent. It does not matter what happens. If you come plead to him, he comes to your rescue. If you do not go, he waits patiently. If you see something, you are disturbed. He is not disturbed. Anything may keep happening. He is not disturbed. Ademari, Ramanuja thought, it is my duty to offer Aladagar. He offered, came to Shivilibuttur. Andal rode on her palanquin. Andal was decorated. She was placed in the palanquin. She steps out of her Garbhagraha. This would never happen. Will Andal step out to invite a human being? She did. She did 1000 years ago. Andal coming out, blessed Ramanuja, and also hailed, from today you will be called as my elder brother. You will be named as Godagraja. Goda Andal. Agraja, elder brother. One born before. Agra before. Ja, Janayati. Ja, Janma. One born before is an elder brother. Godagraja, you will be called as my elder brother. Ramanuja was surprised. How? One who was born 4000 years later, how can I become your elder brother? Because it would have been my brother who would have fulfilled my desire, fulfilled my wish. You fulfill my wish, so hereafter you will be called as Godagraja. He was not called any in relationship with any other Alvar, but only with Andal. He was known as Tiruppavi Jiyar, not Thiruvaimozhi Jiyar. He fell unconscious only in a Tiruppavi Pashuram, not in a Thiruvaimozhi Pashuram, not in Brahma Sutra. So Ramanuja was ever in the thoughts of Andal, and forever he thought he was indebted to Andal. Because Andal is the one who had given him simple ways to put the right interpretation for Brahma Sutra. Brahma Sutra is a difficult text. Veda Vyasa's Brahma Sutra is quite a challenging text for any philosopher. Shankaracharya had commented, written a commentary on that. Ramanuja has written, Madhvacharya had written, Vallabha has written. All the acharyas have written. But all of them faced challenges in interpreting the aphorisms, the sutrams of Brahma Sutra. Ramanuja's job was made quite easy because of Andal's Pashuram. Andal's Pashurams were the guiding light was for Swami Emperumanar to write the right meaning, to give the right interpretations for Brahma Sutra. Because Andal's Pashurams are Vedam Anaithukkum Vittagum Kodadamil Ayyaindu Maindu. The essence of Veda is Upanishads. The purport of Upanishad is explained in Brahma Sutra. So to comment on Brahma Sutram, you require the Vedas. Not only the Sanskrit Vedas, but the Dravida Veda. So Dravida Veda Tiruppavi helped Emperumanar a lot to put the right interpretation for Brahma Sutra. That's why he was ever indebted to Andal. He thought that it's a favor done by Andal to us. But Andal thought that it is a favor done by Ramanuja to me by offering butter and akkarishil to Alagar. So here is a mutual favor and mutual gratitude. Both are important. Both must accept that they have received favors. And both must have the feeling of gratitude. So Ramanuja had a feeling of gratitude as Andal had blessed him with the purport of Vedanta. That made writing commentary on Brahma Sutram easier. That made it easy. Andal thought, I had wished to offer akkar and butter to Thirumalan Cholamalai Kalladahar. Ramanuja had fulfilled my wish, so forever I would remain indebted to Ramanuja. This was the divine relationship between Goda and Agraja, Godagraja. In Tamil we call him as Koyil Annan. Koyil Annan. As Ramanuja lived in Koyil, Srirangam, it's Koyil. Annan, the elder brother of Andal, Annan. So Koyil Annan. He was called as Koyil Annan because if you are in Srivilliputtur, there would have been an Annan there. How to identify you? How to differentiate you? Oh, this is a person from Koyil. This is a person from Srirangam. So he popularly was called as Koyil Annan, Koyil Annan, Koyil Annan, Godagrajar. So what all have we discussed today? First was the instance mentioned in Undumadagalittan Pashuram. Then the instance on Narunarumpolil Malilum Cholanam Bikinan offering Akkaradishil and butter. I had already told you that Ramanuja was known as Tiruppavi Jiyar. So these 3 points are very vital to prove the divine relationship between Andal and Swami Ramanuja. Finally, the one which I began with. I started with telling the principle for both these great stalwarts, for Andal and Ramanuja, the simple way is Mano, Vak, Kaya. Engage all the 3 onto Bhagavan. How Andal had mentioned this as Vayinal Padi, Manattinal Sindika, Thumalar Thuvi Thodu. Ramanuja mentions in Vedartha Sangraham as Paramapurusha, Charana Yugala, Dhyana, Archana, Pranamadihi, Atyartha Priyaha, Tat Prapti Palaha. So these are some simple instances from the story of Andal and Swami Ramanuja. Now let us all offer our salutations to Ramanuja and Andal and their divine relationship. We might have listened to their stories, but more important is to follow their advices. How do we follow? To engage our 3 faculties on Sri Krishna. That's a simple way to do. We can't reach the exalted stage of Ramanuja or Andal, but at least we can get hold of the lotus feet. Be forever indebted to them for having given us Tiruppavi and Sribhashyam. Let Ramanuja and Andal bless this family and all you children who have played well, who have sung well, இன்னும் நிறைய விஷயங்களை தெரிஞ்சுட்டு எல்லாருடைய அனுகிரகத்தையும் பெற்று பாட பாடன் ஆண்டாள் பாடவல்ல நாச்சியார்னு பேர். சூடி கொடுத்த நாச்சியார், as she offered flower garlands, a garland made of poetry. பாடவல்ல நாச்சியார், one who offered garland made of poems. சூடி கொடுத்த நாச்சியார், one who offered a garland made of flowers. அந்த நாச்சியாருடைய அனுகிரகம் பூர்ணமா இருக்கட்டும் அப்படின்னு பிரார்த்திச்சுட்டு, பூந்தல் மலர் மங்கைக்கும் மண்மடந்தைக்கும் குலவாயர் கொழுந்துக்கும் கேழ்வன் தன்னை வாய்ந்த வழுதி வடநாடன் மன்னுகுருகூர் சடகோபன் குச்சேவல் ஆழ்வார் 5ஆம் கடைசியில பாடுறார். உலகிலேந்து பெரும் செல்வத்தராய் திருமால் அடியார்களை பூசிக்க நோற்றார்களே. உலகிலேந்து பெரும் செல்வத்தர்கள், be blessed with all spiritual and material wealth. Offer your services. Do as much services as possible to all the bhaktas. அந்த பாக்கியம் இந்த குடும்பத்தில் எல்லாருக்கும் கிடைக்கணும் அப்படின்னு பிரார்த்திச்சு அமைகிறேன். ஸ்ரீமதி ரம்பஜா மாது முனீந்திராய மகாத்மனே ஸ்ரீரங்க வாசினே பூயாது. நித்யஸ்ரீ நித்திய மங்களம்.